We were, where's that Hard Day's Night book? We were demanding, actually, to see help. Even Hard Day's Night was something a little bit before our time, although Vicki and Debbie have it memorized, and they can recite the entire movie if you ask them to.
Oh, by all means, I'd be quite prepared for that eventuality.
Vicki and Debbie,
No, actually, we're just good friends.
we were heavily into the Beatles.
Ever since they first appeared on the rock music scene, the Bangles were often referred to by fans, critics, and the press as the female Fab Four, suggesting a comparison to the legendary rock band The Beatles.
This is terrifically complimentary. Critics have said they are Beatle-esque. They have magnificent four-part harmonies. I mean, they go on and on. It's just good stuff.
With their trademark four-part harmonies, Rickenbacker guitar sound, and original songwriting from all four band members, the musical similarities are easy to hear. While the Bangles have stated many times that they were always flattered by the comparison, they make no claims to being viewed as equals to the Beatles in their influence. In fact, the Bangles were among the biggest Beatles fans growing up in the 1960s, and were inspired to become musicians largely because of the legendary Liverpool group. This video outlined just a few examples of the similarities between the two groups, not only in their music, but also in the personalities of the band members themselves.
I'm Vicki Peterson. I play lead guitar, sing, and cause a lot of trouble.
With her quick wit, unpredictable behavior, and edgy song lyrics, Vicki Peterson can be viewed as something of a female John Lennon, often making outrageous comments during interviews and giving goofy faces to the camera.
Long time.
How long?
About 40 years or so, I think.
Come off it. How long ago did you write
Well, it's a couple of years, some of it's old, some of it's new, something borrowed, something brown.
I did sing with my clothes off, actually, because I always...
some candles.
I sang
Yeah,
naked.
Debbie put all her clothes on. Wait a minute. It was really unusual.
Vicki Peterson. Hello? You're Debbie's sister. I like your hair.
Thank you.
Is that hard to do?
Oh no, it just does it. I wake up every morning and it looks like this.
It's just very hard to put it down.
It is. It has a mind of its own.
Musically, both Vicki and John tended to write songs with biting lyrics and harsh chord progressions, often in minor keys. They are both the edgy rockers of their respective bands.
I think we'll be doing what we're doing now. We're keeping our sense of humor and having a lot of fun. Yeah.
Susanna Hoffs is easily the Paul McCartney of the Bangles. Like Paul, Susanna was the cute, popular member of the group with a lovely, distinctive voice and a gift for writing beautiful melodies. Both composed and recorded gorgeous ballads which became #1 hits, Let It Be for McCartney and Eternal Flame for Hoffs. Like Paul, Susanna was also the first member of the band to record as a solo artist.
Who did you say? Michael?
George Harrison. Actually, my first crush was Mighty Mouse, but
I'm afraid I don't understand.
I love George. I still love George.
Michael Steele absolutely loved George Harrison, and it's easy to see why. Both Michael and George were the introverted old souls of the group, whose music was often profound and introspective. From Steele's Glitter Years and Following, to Harrison's While My Guitar Gently Weeps and Something, both Michael and George had a spirituality to their music which provided a wonderful contrast to the songs by their fellow band members. Michael's love for George Harrison can also be seen in the In Your Room video, where Michael plays a sitar, an instrument favored by George Harrison.
Is Ringo your real name or is it a nickname?
It's a nickname.
What's your real name?
Richard.
Richard. How did the Ringo come about?
Because I wear 4 rings.
Wow. Fair enough, yes.
Debbie.
Oh, you're engaged?
Yes, show the ring.
See the
ring? Let me see the ring. Take off your gloves.
That's right, you don't have it on. She protects it. If I drum in it, I will definitely ruin it. See the concessions we make for marriage? Things we gotta do, Women in rock, you have to take your rock off.
Is that going to be a problem, being married?
No problem. He goes on the road with us, so it's very convenient, isn't it? Hi, Steve.
Debbie Peterson and Ringo Starr have much more in common than just playing the drums. Both tend to be fun-loving, down-to-earth, and easy to get along with. Their breezy approach to life, coupled with a marvelous deadpan sense of humor, makes both drummers instantly likable. Musically, Debbie and Ringo made small contributions of original material to the group, but both shine brightest when performing excellent covers, such as Going Down to Liverpool for Debbie or Act Naturally for Ringo. Other ways in which the Bangles paid homage to their Liverpool idols can be seen in the photographs taken at the time, as well as the marketing of their music. For example, the cover of the Bangles triple platinum LP Different Light is loosely based on the design of the Beatles LP A Hard Day's Night. Likewise, the cover of the Bangles' #1 single Eternal Flame bears more than a passing resemblance to the iconic Let It Be album. Like the Beatles, the Bangles were often presented as a comedy foursome in both videos and interviews.
Who is the one that's always late now? Who is the one you think is going to get married first? Do you have boy groupies?
Well, we don't really go in for that sort of thing, but they're around if we want them.
So,
did I say that?
So, were the Bangles the female Beatles? No. The Beatles were the Beatles, and the Bangles were the Bangles. If anything, the Bangles can be viewed as a fantastic rock band whose members were passionate fans of the Beatles and their music. The Bangles took inspiration from the Liverpool legends, as well as many other bands of the era, to create their own unique style and product. But the quality songwriting, genuine musicianship, and performance talent of Susanna, Debbie, Vicky, and Michael belong to the Bangles themselves. They are, and always have been, a talented rock group in their own right who wrote and performed music of quality and enjoyment. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
I'll give you a newlywed kiss.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank you very much for watching.
And we'd like to say good night to everybody out there.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.